Okay, hi. Welcome to ITM Europe. We're talking with Kondrad Milewski, CTO of DBR77. Hi, Kondrad. We're talking about different business models and monetization models for IoT products. Tell us something more about your product.
All right, so in DBR77, we have two base models of monetization of the hardware. First of all, we can rent our hardware to the end customer and charge them per day, per month, or per year. And on top of that, of course, there's a subscription that they pay for data transfer, data storage, or we can sell them hardware. That doesn't really matter to us. And then charge them subscription for data storage, again, for usage, for transfers, and sometimes for SIM cards as well.
So you have a digital twin factory, yeah? Tell us something more. What is this product? What does it do?
Of course. I mean, we started with digital twin, digital factory as a way to showcase the production floor, to ease the way of automatization, of showcasing the various models of automatization. After that, we've learned that customers usually lack data to actually do something with digital twin. So we developed our own master hub. So this is like a hub to transfer data, to connect sensors to normal production grade sensors. We have something like encoder for work, for breaks, for malfunctions. This is like easy way for operator to tell us what's going on the station, on the machine, and we can gather data and do some a little bit of predictive maintenance with it.
Predictive maintenance, wow, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with big data, if you have enough data to feed a model, you can predict many things, but predictive maintenance is one of many.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so you're already using subscription model as your main business, but are you considering doing some big data business model, like reselling some insights to industry or actually aggregating it?
We would love to, but customers, especially in Europe, are very privacy sensitive. Even if we're gonna anonymize data, they usually don't want to share them, so we can force the data collection in our agreements. So we can use it for our purposes, to train, to learn, and to let's say gather insights. But we can't really sell it or do anything more with it. But I would love to.
Okay, so last comment. What would you like to sell to your potential clients or users of your system while we are here?
Remember, there's no decision without the data.
Thank you. All right, their second product, and we are with Paweł Dera.
Hey,
yeah, hi Paweł.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, can you tell us something more about your product?
Okay, so this is our product, which is Iris. Iris is a complete operation system for the production, yeah? Right, so we collected all needed components to correctly manage the production. So you have the MES element, you have the APS, CMMS, so you can manage the sensors, you can create the predictive maintenance, also manage the maintenance teams, arrange their work. So we also have our native Vector AI in the background. So Vector is directly connected to every single piece of software inside. And Vector is our native AI trained on our 1,300 cases created directly from our experience. Yeah? So as you can see, we can collect the data, for example, from the energy meters. You can collect the data from usage of the media. For example, we have steam, industrial gases, compressed air, everything which is used during the production. Of course, our MES is like, you know, sandbox. You can change the route. You can edit the stations by yourself, of course. You don't need the dedicated team of engineers to do that. You can just take your manager or person which is responsible for dedicated process and collect your stations and create the route. Yeah. So this is pretty easy. Yeah. Like, you know, like a game.
Right, so Konrad told us about your digital twin factory product. Yeah? Is this working together, those two products?
Yes, of course.
Really?
There's a direct connection between the twin. So if you have the data from the machines, for example, from IoT, from kind of machines which machine something, create or bend. You can collect that data and directly transfer to digital twin. So there's also a possibility to create the live view in the twin from that data.
Tell us something, how is this monetized? Do you selling this as a one package or is this some other model?
It depends on the scale, right? You can choose the modules which you need for your direct production. And if you, for example, only need IoT, you can select only that. That IoT panel will be only here. There will be no mesh, no Gamba. And for example, you will have the dedicated operator panels like that, right? So there is no route like in mesh system. You only have the panels for the dedicated machines.
All right, yeah. And you're selling as a one-time fee or is it like?
It depends. You can pay monthly or in 1 year subscription.
Oh, but it's a subscription.
Yes.
And does this collect any like insights or suggestion to clients, perhaps some AI
Yes.
suggestions?
As I said, there is a AI in the background, right? It depends on the scale, but the AI collects all the data. We also can attach the simple ML algorithms, for example, for the maintenance. So we can predict coming fault of the machine. For example, if there's any harmonics in the vibration of some elements, we can check if there's something different, right? And after that, we can, for example, attach action to that, right? And address the maintenance team to do something, right?
All right, very nice, yeah. Thank you for presenting.
Right.
Thank you.